Yo, we are back with another episode of Run the Ropes Media Podcast. And of course, we got to touch basis on this Jade Cargill, Naomi, and Bianca Belair fiasco that we got going on Friday Night SmackDown. We finally got the truth. Naomi did attack Jade, and it was definitely was giving me I did it for the Rock type,
Yeah.
Rikishi he ran over Stone Cold for the Rock. Naomi attacked Jade Cargill for Bianca. Ultimately, I definitely do feel like this is gonna lead down to Bianca and Jade. I don't think that Jade and Naomi we don't need it for Mania. Maybe we got a Saturday night main event before Mania, don't we? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Saturday night main event that joint. I don't know
Wait,
where
is it
Jay.
before? Is
I
it
think
before?
so, bro. It's like no,
No, it's right after. Right
right,
after Mania. It's a
right
month
after.
after Mania. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, just a quick synopsis of the. Because I hope
Yeah,
that's
this
not a
this one
Mania
was
match, bro.
this one was kind of just a mess, right? I mean,
Yeah,
I don't know how you overall saw that promo segment. It was a good
it was
segment,
good, bro. It definitely
but
was Oscar worthy. They definitely put their acting
so
chops. You know what I'm saying? Like I thought I was watching like a teenage movie back in like 2005 or something.
so so it was good, but I do feel like they turned it up maybe just a little too much.
Yeah,
Like that dial was set to 10 and all of a sudden they cranked it
we
back
went to
up to
11.
like 13 or
Yeah,
something
right.
because it was a little overkill
Yeah.
with, some of the it was basically just a screaming match. They
Hmm.
got some real waterworks up in there. And
It was like I said, bro. Like it definitely was Oscar worthy. You
yeah,
know what I'm saying? I just don't know how. I just don't know, bro. Naomi heel, like if the bloodline was still like a thing in a bloodline, I said for a while Naomi should have joined the bloodline. I said that
mhm,
for a while, but the bloodline is no longer. I don't want to say no longer relevant, but they they're dispersed. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah,
and it's not like Jimmy Uso is a heel on SmackDown. Like he keep getting beat up by Drew McIntyre. So it's just like
yeah.
it's like okay, so now Naomi is healed, but like she's the only heel member of the OG. She would be the only heel member of the OG bloodline, bro. So I don't know, maybe
Yeah.
a little bit too late.
Yeah, big moment during it obviously was basically when she called her an ungrateful,
Mm-hmm.
B word, right? Big pop, great moment, and then as soon as that happened, they roll the video
Jay comes out.
of James coming in like some blood dripped white gown. It was cool, but here's the thing is like it was basically the attack itself was a replay of what happened at Elimination Chamber.
Mm-hmm.
I'm more so as like, where was the footage? Why didn't we actually get the actual
Exactly,
backstage
bro.
footage?
Exactly. I think if they don't have footage, that's because back then they didn't think that it was gonna go this long, or they didn't know the extent, or they didn't know what to do with it. But they
Yeah.
definitely should have had the footage, bro. Like same thing
Yeah.
when Triple H attacked Shawn Michaels and didn't nobody know. Like eventually we got the footage, and showing the actual footage gives you more of that hillish, allish moment. But her just saying I
Yes.
did it,
Yeah.
like okay, where's the like actions speak louder than words. Where's the
Mhm.
action of you doing it? Like that like if we would have just seen a maniac Naomi, it could have gave us more of a like this is who she's about to become. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like look how crazy she was. She was unhinged. She did
Mhm.
this. She like it just leads us to the imagination. Now, hopefully Jade is the one that be like, I got the footage. Like I found out because I got the footage and blah blah blah. But like, I mean, we ain't got no footage, bro. So how seriously
Yeah,
can we take this?
because them not showing the footage leads, like, the viewer to be like, "Well, how did Jade even find out in the first place if you
Mm-hmm.
guys just didn't even show us the
Yep.
footage?"
Yep.
So there was a little disconnect there. And one other thing I just wanted to mention real quick about this whole thing and how it came together in the first place. I thought the Elimination Chamber and how they did that was phenomenal. The only critique I will say about this is they also released the full, basically like raw pod footage, right, on YouTube. It showed
Mm-hmm.
everybody in their pods interacting,
Yeah.
right? As soon as Jade's music hit, Bianca was very worried. So if she was actually not involved in this and she
Yeah,
had no idea it
yeah.
was Naomi, she would have been like actually excited that Jade is coming
Yep.
out instead of
Mhm.
immediately worried. She's like looking at
Yeah.
Naomi, taking her jacket off. I thought maybe that was kind of just like a miss as far as, well, if if you if you thought you guys were innocent, there's no reason why you
Well,
would
you
be
would have been
concerned at
scared or
all.
something. Yeah.
You would have been so
Yeah.
thrilled that Jade is finally coming back.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was a little, again, just a
Nah,
little disconnect.
I get you with that, bro. Like, and it kind of threw my opinion out the window as far as, or hopes out the window as far as Bianca having something to do with it too. But she was just like, Naomi, tell me the truth. Like, Bianca was acting like she had no clue. You know what
Mhm.
I'm saying? So my thing is, how are we gonna get this Jade and Bianca match eventually? You know what I'm saying? Because I definitely feel like Jade is gonna go through Naomi, but I still feel like Bianca got a soft spot for Naomi. And I feel like that's where most of the tension is gonna be at. I feel like Bianca is gonna be EO at WrestleMania, and Jade is gonna beat on Naomi to the point where Bianca's gonna want to step in. I still think Bianca's gonna want to step in between the both of them, and Jade gonna look at her like, "How are you taking her side?" XYZ, and I feel like that's probably how we are gonna eventually get that match. But I mean, again, do we want to see Naomi versus Jade though? Maybe it'll give us a chance to look at to see how Jade has improved since
True,
November. You know what I'm
true.
saying? And but then again, like everything that Naomi said was accurate though, bro. Like that's the sucky part about it. Oh, she was riding your coattail. She needed you. Like this is all factual things, bro. So
Mhm.
like we just gotta wait and see how it plays out, though. We gotta wait and see how it play out. So y'all let us know. Y'all let us know how y'all felt about the confrontation between Naomi and Bianca on SmackDown. Jay coming out, tearing the house down. How y'all feel about it? I just my last thing is I just felt like they pushed this too long. They pushed this
I
too long.
agree.
Like I feel like she should have came out at the Royal Rumble,
Mhm.
attack Naomi, and then we could have potentially got a Bianca versus Jay leading up to WrestleMania. But like it's WrestleMania season now. She just now came back. And right now there's no way we're gonna get Jay versus Bianca at this year's WrestleMania.
Yeah, and just a little sidebar here, just, something to think about is, like, when you really do look at the women's landscape, other than maybe, Tiffany and Charlotte, because I feel like that was their plan, right? They had Charlotte come back, return at the Rumble, win. That had to be in the works for a while. But the other women's matches seem like very rushed and almost like put together last minute.
Yeah.
You had Rhea just lose to Io Sky, which me and you already talked about. That was an oddball for us. That was
Mm-hmm.
kind of a curveball. I do feel like that's going to be a triple threat. Feel like it's going to be Bianca, Io, and they will somehow add
Bring
Rhea
in
back
Rhea.
into the
Yep.
match.
Yep.
That was a rushed one. You had to live in the mix of this whole thing, right? She's been in like every main storyline now, and now I feel like she's going to be subjected to just defending them tag titles.
Yeah.
And right now, the tag team division over there is kind of also like thrown together. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
There's
Because
no
there's
real
no
big
real
beef.
solid. Yep.
Yeah.
Or there's no real like solid unless Oscar somehow has come back, and then we got the Kabuki Warriors. But I mean, other than them, I think Kate, what's her name, Kaden and in Chance, well, they were the tag team champion. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
Katana Chance and Kaden Carter.
Yes.
Um, I want to say they back on SmackDown now. Now, granted, the tag team champions go on both shows, but we don't really have a deep women's division for them to
And,
really and a face. You know what I'm saying? A face
and,
team at that.
and not only that, but when you really think about it, like they've also been floating a lot of these down in NXT as well.
Mm-hmm.
So it is kind of hard to build like a real good, developed storyline when you also have them down working with some of the NXT women, and I don't know. I don't know. It is seems like some portion of the women's matches and storylines for this year's WrestleMania are a little bit rushed. I feel like the
Yeah,
only main one that maybe they had like 2020 vision
was
looking
Tiffany and
towards this
Charlotte.
WrestleMania. Yeah, exactly. So I don't know, man. And listen, they have a plan. They know what they're doing.
Yep.
We're just critiquing a little bit.
Because
So
there's still a lot of women that don't have anything set for Mania, like Alexa Bliss. Like I cannot
mhm.
see them not doing anything with Alexa for
Yeah,
WrestleMania. You know what I'm saying? So we still got time. We still got time to wait and see how things gonna plan out. But again, y'all let us know the direction y'all think this Jade Cargill, Bianca Belair, and Naomi feud is gonna go. Let us know what side y'all think Bianca's gonna wind up sticking with. Hit that notification bell, subscribe to the channel. Anything else, bro?
that's it, man. Just thanks everybody for the support recently. We're gonna keep grinding and pushing out a lot of content for you guys. So make sure you guys check out the Instagram page as well.
Yes,
And
sir.
that's it, man. So you got your boy Dylan,
Got your boy Break.
and we're out.
Peace.